right, guys, I just got back from Slaughter and Great White. I'm such a rocker, right? Rock on. And I have forgotten what it's like to go to a concert and, right, like, here's my little pass. I'm hanging out with my friends and meeting all kinds of new people. Some very cool people, like just amazing. And I had forgotten about that part of myself. And so I'm still hyped up from the energy of all that. And so Spirit was like, well, do a reading. And I was like, okay, I'll do a reading. And as soon as I got tuned into doing the reading, the song that started playing in my head was, sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like I'm my only friend. The city I live in, the city of angels, right? And so, not that I'm a great singer, but I like to sing. But they were bringing up the idea of like, right, there are the places that are in your shadows sometimes where we feel the most whole. And I love that. And so I wanted to, let's talk about that. Let's talk about, right, what do we need to know about those places within ourselves, those shadows that actually do make us feel whole, okay? So, yeah, ice. Some of us are gripped right on the edge of alchemy, of where we're moving to, of where we're going to, of that leap of faith. And you're holding this moment of consciousness where you are, it's almost like you have to hold this moment for one more second to actually manifest this opening for you to leap into this energy. But the challenge is that you feel like you're sliding off the edge, right? That's why you're gripping. Do you see how the ledge here, right? Like you feel like you're sliding off of this. And this is the bursting out of freedom. Like there's an inside excitement. There's an inside energy of like, oh, I'm almost free, right? I'm almost there into this new manifestation. But you're gripping because you also know, I gotta hold on for one more second, okay? And I love this because we've got, right, we've got the 1, then we've got the 55, and then we've got the 15. And this is this inner protective self of our shadow. This is our shadow's protection. This is our space where in the shadows we are protected, okay? And in some ways, it might be connected to those demons within us. But sometimes the only thing you have to protect you are those demons, okay? But that leads you to the things that become what you love, okay? Now, some of you, the reason that you're kind of wavering is it's almost like you're fearful that the winds of change are going to happen. And this is actually the influence that others are having on you. And Spirit is saying here, right, kind of realize that, again, we go from the 1 to the 1-1, right? Like it's like you're doubling down on something that is only going to hurt you. But it's not because you don't want to go forward. It's because you It's almost like you need to hurt. And again, this could be something for someone that's recovering from addiction. Okay? And you're in the midst of addiction. And that shadow energy is where you are trying to find that wholeness, but the wholeness really is the energy within the shadow and not the actual action that you are doing. Because the next card here is the flow of first blood. And it goes from the 56 to the 67, which really is going from the 11, right, to the 13. And so I always see the number 12 as being a very magic number of divine love, person, place, or thing. So for somebody here, that addiction could be, that obsession could be what's blinding you from sensing that it is time to move forward. Yeah, okay. And it goes from the weather vane over here to, it's going to start hailing, okay, the weathering. And this is a cosmic crisis that's going to be created to bridge those 11s, to bridge that energy, to bring it together. And this is very essentially your work for you. And I know that that is often very hard for us to do, but Spirit's really showing that this is our truth, okay? That's how we find the soul self, the pathway forward, the deep connection to ourselves, to our shadows, to understand our light, because you don't have light if you don't have dark, okay? If you don't really ever truly have known sadness, you are not ever really truly going to know joy. And this is the 12th. This is the static need. The static need is that we all need love in our physical realm. Okay? None of us can go through life alone. And that is why we often, in that inner loneliness, turn to the things that alter our perception. And we hold this static that creates the chaos in our life. They wanted me to look in the bottom here, right? The thing is that you know, it's like they're showing me you know the scent of love. And we do. Because everything, being a certified aromatherapist, I can tell you, right? Like everything works in that neocortex. And every aroma is attached to a memory. So you do know the scent of love. And it's about standing back up to go towards it. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Okay. You've got to tip things on their sides here. And that's because it's like you are uprooting some of the branches of the tree here to use the parts of the tree, to use the herbs, to use the healing power, the energy, right? Some of you are getting more into like, what are the different herbs I'm cooking with and what do they help with, and getting more into aromatherapy and plant medicine and the different ways that the plant world can help and support us. And you're going to find that which will cradle that part of yourself, that shadow part, while you kind of reparent it, rebirth it, renew it. And the energy is that you are going to complete this cycle. The energy's there for this. But you really need to ask for an animal guide to help you. So let's pull an animal guide here. that could help you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the well, tenderness. They also just started singing another song in my head. I'm running away from my shadows. I'm running away from myself. I've been down, I've been out. I embrace my own shadow. Who sings that? It is called Shadows, or Shadow, I think. I'll see if I can find it and put it down below. But if you know it right offhand, go ahead and put it down there and I'll pin it. The well. The well is the record keeper of the heart. What did I say, right? You know the scent. You know the scent of love. You remember the scent, the aroma of love. Even if you don't think you remember it from this lifetime, you remember it from all lifetimes, from all dimensions, from all energies. You know within your cellular being the essence and the aroma and the connectivity to love. So you have to show compassion and forgive what is need to be forgiven. Okay, within your own divine feminine and your own divine masculine. Because in truth, right, we're not actually, even when we say, well, I forgive them, it's not really a forgiving of them. Generally, it's us forgiving ourselves for allowing someone to treat us that way. Okay? So yeah, you've now been bewitched. Spirit says now you're going to be on a hunt for the perfect plant medicine for you. Okay? This is part of your love spell. Part of what Spirit wants you to do is to be guided to the plants that work for you. Whether that's cooking, rosemary, ginger, right, a little black pepper, basil, whether it's actually getting into aromatherapy, the citruses for your inner child, right, or like some of those deep, like, you know, evergreens to help ground you. You're like, I'm on the way, I'm on that path to find the aroma of love for me. It's about the emotions, 100%. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It is all about the emotions, because even this love spell, it's water, right? And the well is in the water. All of this is an emotional healing for you, right? Let go, don't try to control it. This is a transformation of you out of your own inner cocoon. And you're guided that now is divine timing for that. Okay? So let's get a few timestamps and energies here for you from my Oracle of Time deck. Okay, we've got, again, Neptune. I've got, that's Pisces energy. That's the higher heart chakra. You may have a very psychic connection with a friend or your special friend, but you've kept this energy in the friend zone despite the emotions that you have for them. Okay. Somehow my deck got twisted. Maybe you're feeling twisted. In the next 2 weeks is when you are going to blossom and believe that you can make that leap of faith, but you're actually leaping directly into your emotions. The moon is our emotions. I loved that I was talking to someone tonight about their moon being in Cancer, and I found that to be pretty amazing. Moon in Cancer is a very emotional sign, but they also oftentimes keep things inside, but if you have the right other placements, when things pop off, they're gonna pop off, okay? that shell just cracks open. So again, there's a lot of water here. But I also have earth because we have the seed, we've got the blossoms, the plants, right? And there's Gemini again, the 12th, the 66, the static needs. You need somebody to love, right? Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Yin and yang. Okay, again, Pisces energy. You are aligning to an energy, person, place, or thing that you are going to love. It could blossom here, or start to blossom here in Taurus season, where you start thinking about making some sort of offer to this person. Okay, you might be seeing a lot of sevens. I'm being shown. Okay, a lot of repeating sevens. And the cycle's completing, 999. Things are ending here. But again, right, it's like you need the emotions, you need the water to wash away all of this dirt that's kind of encrusted you, kind of kept you, right, where you're like, I'm gripping, I can't move, right? Keep wishing, keep manifesting, and do not let your limitations stop you from that. Okay? Let me pull you out a little crystal. Close it off. Thank you. They said you're a traveler. Okay, lithium quartz, inner peace, aura healing, harmonizing relationships. This will harmonize all of your chakras. Here's your mantra. I move into alignment with my higher self, bringing calm, peace, and joy into my life. Okay, the energy is yours for the taking, whether you have that crystal or not. It's energetic, just like Reiki. You just have to ask. All right. So I love you guys so much. I had so much fun at my show. Oof, it was the best. So, rocker girl had a good day. All right. Love you guys. I will see you soon. All right. Much love. Bye.